Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 324 or 3? What did I write?
No, 4.
324 of the Red Force podcast. My name is Eric Join me today. Who's just lighter?
What times we alive, Eric? Monkey Daisies. Going crazy. Alright.
It is the fate of Sanji. We'll talk about it. It's unfortunate.
We said
but
this.
Expected.
It's the fate of Sanji.
Next week poised to be one of the GOATs.
Sanji?
Next chapter might hit greatest of all time status. Depends on what Oda wants to do.
Here's the thing about next chapter. Well, of course. We'll talk about it in the...
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Alright.
But...
Like and subscribe to the channel, Christian. Do all that stuff.
Have you heard Gear 5 in
I don't want to talk
the English? Have you heard it?
It's more Kaido that concerns me in English.
It's all good.
What's happening? What's going on?
Okay, Eric wants to know.
Disgusting. But anyway, enough about that bullshit. Anime's going along. Sanji getting roasted by a shark.
That didn't happen.
Sanji fans.
That literally didn't happen.
Sanji fans.
Eric, are they trying to hype up the Seraphim?
Christian, we love Sanji. We like Sanji here.
We like Sanji.
Of course, how can we forget Kurobi versus Sanji?
He's blue a long part.
Combo. We live for the combo. The hope that the combo might return. We're still waiting. Queen too big, Christian. Maybe the enemies are too big to combo these days. They're too fat, they're too bulbous.
Kizaru.
They're too huge. Kizaru is still 9 foot.
He's not, he's about as big as Kurobi. Alright, that's not...
No, I think he's way bigger.
No, he's not that. He's not fucking queen size where you can't do camera shit.
Sure. But we wait when we're poised for Fisherman Island Park Sanji to return for the combos.
One day.
Original, not the remake, original better.
Okay.
They got the momentum on the mutton shot, Christian.
You gotta get the momentum.
But not a lot of Sakuga Twitter talks about that scene. In only one. They do the Toshi, but whatever. That's about it. I don't know. No, we're kind of in manga land in the One Piece world at the moment.
There's no extra shit. When will the video game be announced?
They're poised 2024, surely.
Bandai just announcing shit out of nowhere.
Bandai have financial issues.
Why?
They're just not making money.
Elden Ring's making money.
From Software bought it back.
They brought the rights back.
That's right.
It's like, we're going solo.
They're going to another publisher.
For Elden Ring?
Yep.
Because Bandai's gonna fucking explode.
They bought the IP back.
But is Bandai going to... Eric, what is this Bandai news?
I'm just saying, Bandai not in good shape. So I don't know what that means for a One Piece game.
Surely it doesn't, Eric. A One Piece game will save them if it's good.
Sure, but that licensing fee gotta be a pretty penny.
What else they got? Bullshit, random... What they got?
Tekken? Couple.
A fighting game is never gonna save anyone, Eric.
They got, what do they got? Tails?
Niche.
They gotta have a Capcom situation go on.
Eric, they don't... It was Elden Ring. That made them so much money.
Not enough, apparently.
Not enough, alright? To save the company from making... Eric, they're just gonna double down to horrible bullshit games.
They're going down. They're not dead, but they're having financial issues, much like many Japanese companies, Christian. But not Nintendo, the richest Japanese country in the world. Cash in hand, in the bank, Christian.
You got money. Right?
They got money in the bank. That's why.
Billions of dollars.
They love stashing that cash, Christian. Like treasure, like the One Piece. Maybe that's what the One Piece is. Nintendo's
bank account. That's crazy. Eric, one day we'll get a new One Piece game. But today's not that day. We got a chapter to get
Legendary. I've been hyped up, wanting to see the SmackDown for days at this point.
Eric, you're gonna have to answer some allegations.
Allegations? About who?
Thank Jay Garcia Sandy.
He's Christian's hype fest. Alright, shall we get into the chapter?
Let's get into the chapter.
Chapter.
Cover page, Eric. One Piece Girls. Apparently, this color spread is to announce a series of short stories about the One Piece girls.
Uta there.
Uta
Shanks.
for Shanks feature.
Apparently so. What else would be in the Uta novel, Christian?
Her stream.
Other than the goat.
Just like some troll gets her on her stream and she gets mad.
Pre-Luffy Shanks. Maybe we get a taste.
I think you're asking too much.
Maybe there's a whole Mihawk fight in there, Christian.
Well, I think you're asking way too much.
There will be a tidbit, much like the Ace novel.
Okay. Alright.
Ace is just like, I don't know what the fuck Shanks is about.
I expect absolutely nothing from this. I assume it's just more merch, more shit on the docket.
Always.
I don't assume anything, Eric.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever did that Robin. Was that Robin novel ever a actual novel, or was it just articles in a magazine?
I don't know what happened.
Very confusing.
Right.
But Eric, we start the chapter. Van Olga isn't buying it. He's like, I'm not.
Who the fuck are you,
You're some bum. Alright. He's gonna let any bum close to teach Eric.
Hold up.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Have we seen this crew? I don't know about that.
Eric, apparently all oil. Kyrie Devon says all oil.
What's his bounty?
It's garbage.
It's
like
past 100 mil.
I think it's past 100
Would
mil.
he be in level 6?
Yeah,
Caribou be in level 6?
Technically.
That's what I'm saying.
Technically he would.
People hype up the level 6 criminals, but when you put it into context of what it actually is...
A straight bum. There could be bumps in there.
Bum City.
It's true. But Eric, as you know, Teach held a tournament to get the strongest.
Except Bullet, he's too dangerous. He's too wild.
He didn't want Bullet.
We can't have another king on this crew.
Eric, Blackbeard, the man obsessed with power, said Bullet too much.
He said we don't need another wild man on this crew. Another king, Christian.
Eric, he said, I'm gonna let all of you fight to join my crew, but not Bullet.
Bullet's gonna kill all you.
Bullet, no. Everyone else, yes. Bullet, I can't control this man.
That movie was so good for 40 minutes.
just fucking cut out the CGI bullshit.
Then we got the boa kick, which I guess is alright.
You know. Eric, shout out Stampede.
Japan, stop with the mech.
They gotta stop with the mech. They've done it too many times.
Stop
in
with the
One Piece
kaiju
movies.
fight, man.
They keep on doing the giant mech CGI kaiju fight, and it's annoying. Don't do it. Why do you keep on doing this to
Did it in
us?
Film Red. At least we got to see an Usopp Yasop situation.
There was some cool stuff there, but I still didn't need. I didn't need the CG monster. I didn't need it. But Eric, Van Olga ain't buying it. Vegapunk,
Right.
he's around. Eric,
Okay. What do you mean he's around?
we'll get to him.
You distracted by what?
I'm distracted by a lot of things going on.
What's going on? Read the
We got a
comment.
donation, Eric.
Right.
From Abhishek D. Hey guys, great work. Predictions for this week's chapter. This Vegapunk, no. We'll get to it, Abhishek. Of course, we will discuss all possibilities.
Let's go back a little bit to the Caribou scene. Did you get the implication that he's already in dialogue with Blackbeard? That Blackbeard knows about Caribou?
No.
Because he says something like, if you kill me, Teach will be upset. Implying that Blackbeard knows about... the implication is Blackbeard knows that this man is doing
But
some
why
shit.
not tell him through this means of communication?
No, did they're Mushi? He's fucked? Who knows?
I'm buying that. I ain't buying
Or
it.
is it just he's trying to scam
He's
it?
trying to scam it.
But they buy it.
They buy it, Eric.
Do you think Blackbeard's like, if you got something for me, come back. But get the fuck out of here.
Maybe. It's possible. He wants to
He
meet
did
him,
put
though.
Peach Beat on his crew. So what does that say about Caribou? What does that say about Caribou? That Peach Beat is allowed to fly with Blackbeard.
I like Captain, Eric. I like Captain. Eric, the PX3s are finally using their bubble shield and they're giving Vice Admirals trouble.
Busted.
Vice Admirals straight bombs.
Frankie, give me this bubble tech.
You need it. The losses are so heavy that they think about cancelling the Buster Call. I mean, we're just fighting our own assets. Why are we doing this?
Good point.
That's a good
Solid
point. But the fraudulence.
Let's just kill Bonnie.
Eric Doberman says, no, just kill Bonnie. The VA. Tulsa, Eric. Attacks Frankie and Bonnie. Dory one-shots his man. Cartoon slaps him into the ground.
Pinga. Just no hockey on that axe.
Eric, device animals are bums. Eric, what is it? Device animals are straight bums.
Hockey, but like, come on, man.
They're straight frauds, straight bums.
No good. Let me ask you this. If Bonnie is killed, she already gave the command. And she has no authority chip. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
We don't know the mechanics of that.
She's the highest authority.
What if she dies?
With no chip.
What if she dies?
The order's already given.
They think they're gonna work. They think that's gonna work.
Alright.
Burke, what if there was no Bonnie to protect?
Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know.
What if there was no Bonnie to protect? That was the order.
Would she say? Protect me, or help the Straw Hats or something? I'm just saying.
I don't know what the order
has to be overridden by Bonnie because she's the highest chain of command, and she doesn't have possession of a chip. It's her voice.
I mean,
as we
the question's not answered, Eric.
Okay.
Question's not answered. Dory watches his men. Bonnie tells them that Luffy is in the center and needs help to get Vegapunk. Crew foreshadowing, Eric. Dory Broker, we memorized. We looked at the crew for new faces.
Luffy with the giants together in giant mode. Oh, he's doing an Albaf shit.
Albaf spear.
Right. That's interesting.
Alright. They know that Vegapunk is a scholar that was mentioned by a scholar, Eric.
Right.
Vegapunk tells Luffy and Sanji to look after Bonnie. Is Bonnie joining the crew?
Unless she pulls a Yamato's like, nah, I will join the Revs. Or nah, I'm gonna do something else. Oda can do all this stuff, but after Yamato, how many times did Yamato say she's joining the crew?
At least like
20?
6. At least 6.
She promised Ace.
Oh, she will join the crew, but it would look. We'll make sure so
all I'm saying is, at this point, all the usual flags about someone joining the crew, we can't have them.
I mean, they're there, but we can't have them.
Where the people saying, oh, Luffy's calling her Bogey, it's a nickname, she can't join the crew. Because I remember that argument for Yamato.
Sure. But Eric, we don't...
If Yamato didn't have this gender bullshit, no one would give a fuck.
That's true.
And they wanted to join.
But Eric, now we got Bonnie with this age bullshit.
These sickos don't care.
Okay, there you go. The sickos don't care, Eric. The sickos might be delighted.
They want her to join the crew so they can look at Sanji constantly with the magnifying glass, ready to cook him at any point.
They're like, Sanji, we're waiting for you to slip up. We see that Bonnie-chan.
Oh no.
We see that Bonnie-chan and it's over.
Sanji, be careful.
You gotta be careful, alright? Also, Brooke, we're looking at you, Brooke. Don't think we're not looking at you. Better not ask for those panties, Brooke.
Careful. Everyone be careful.
Everyone be careful. And that's why it's gonna be annoying if Bonnie joins the crew. It's gonna be annoying.
I think she might join the crew. It's just like, at this point, Jinbei is not allowed to do anything.
But Bonnie's, like, okay.
Sanji's not allowed to do anything.
Bonnie's, like, probably, in the grand scheme of things, like, Robin level. So she's okay.
Yeah. Again, it's not like I don't think she's gonna join. It's just that after Yamato, who knows, you know?
Yeah. There you go. Eric, Vegapunk tells them that she will be a target with that much power. That's why I didn't want to tell her. It's a good reason. Saturn has come back and he's returned in a new beast form, Eric. He's mad. He's lost his humanity.
Full awakened.
Fully deep in the spider, Eric.
Right.
Is this the Impel Down?
Poison comes out.
The poison comes out. Is this the Impel Down awakening?
Just mindless.
Mindless, rampaging beast.
No dialogue from this man this week.
No. He's just flailing around, Eric. Swinging those arms around. Luffy just dodges.
Easy.
Not a problem for Luffy. Sanji dives and grabs Vegapunk. Luffy tells Sanji, get Vegapunk out of here. Don't let him talk shit. Just get him the fuck out of here.
Right.
Sanji starts running, and guess what happens?
Kizaru kicks him in the mouth.
Eric, the Sanji fans can never celebrate for too long. We knew this. Everyone knew this.
It's unfortunate.
Sanji always gets frauded for a hype scene. Always gets frauded. Doflamingo, Eric. I remember that classic chapter. Doflamingo comes in. Sanji hits him with the Diablo Jambe. Dofi goes, oh, this is some kind of firepower. Instantly fucks him up. Instantly frauds him.
With that law, he'd be dead.
My lord would be dead, Eric. Then, of course, a classic Virgo fight. Sanji saves the woman, comes out of nowhere with a crazy speed feat, kicks him in the face into the wall, cracks his leg on Virgo. Sanji is always used as the hype tool.
It's unfortunate.
We know this. Oda gives him something, and then Oda takes it away. Sanji can never have anything, Eric. Because Oda takes it away. He goes, no.
I'd like Sanji to at least have a little scuffle with Kizaru. That's not gonna happen.
Oda goes, no.
Instead.
Oda goes, this is Sanji. We don't do this with Sanji.
So, Kizaru stabs him with his sword. Copa's out there, still saying Kizaru's sandbagging. He's cauterizing the word, apparently, Christian. Did you see this?
I mean, what's your take? Is Vegapunk dead?
Based on the end of the chapter, his body is dead.
Is Vegapunk's body dead?
Yes. But his mind and spirit is dead.
And is this a pre-recorded message? A contingency plan?
Yeah, you'd assume so. It's pre-recorded.
Because he knew he was going to die.
Maybe, unless he's gone his mental capacity's gone into Punk Records after his body.
I feel like it's a pre-recording.
Maybe.
If you're hearing this, I'm already dead. You know, classic.
He doesn't say that though.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet.
He said, "Test is this on? Hello world, it's me, the genius, humble."
Yeah,
scientist.
I'm about to tell you the secrets of the world, and if you're hearing this, I'm already dead. And then he goes into the spiel.
But before that message, Monkey.
He gets mad.
Serious Luffy.
Serious Gear 5, Eric.
We told Mosh. We told the people. Read the Kaido fight. He gets serious.
People say Cap. People say Cope.
See, this is maybe that he's not as serious as people would like. Maybe they don't see. I see the vision, Oda. We have the Christian as creatives.
Eric,
as creators, not many other people are creators. They're content creators, but they are not artistes, Christian.
Okay. Auteurs.
Okay. Crafters of narrative. We see the vision. Weavers of
stories. Yeah.
We see that Oda has the capacity to do serious Gear 5 Luffy because we've seen it in the Kaido fight. There is the capacity, there is the moment of which it can be done. Nothing is impossible. I don't know why people pretend like Oda can't do this. He hasn't done it before. Like, that matters.
Yeah.
You gotta see the vision, you gotta have foresight. You go, this is a little taste, Christian. Then the full thing comes.
Eric, what do people think? Eric, we go back to Roger, we go back to Shanks. What did they say about Roger?
He turns into a demon when he touches friends, Christian.
When he touches his friends, Eric. He turns into a demon.
We haven't seen Serious Roger. We haven't seen Serious Roger. Think about that.
I'm thinking. Is the execution scene serious?
He was fucking around with Whitebeard.
Is the execution scene serious?
I'm talking about combat.
Okay.
He was fucking around with Whitebeard. My old friend, my old pal, my old buddy. Here to have one last fight. We saw Demon Mode Shanks.
We saw it.
All business.
All destruction.
People say Whitebeard top 1. You haven't seen Roger.
You ever see Demon Mode Roger?
Right.
Never see Demon Mode Luffy. Eric, the wrath of the god.
Right.
Have people thought about that?
Squeeze Kizaru.
Kizaru's covered in blood.
Didn't cough up blood the first time. What does
No.
that imply? Luffy sandbagging.
Here we go. The tides have turned, Eric.
Luffy not serious Gear 5? Undefeatable. He's also palming Saturn. He's about to get the gooning of his life.
What do you want to happen with this scene?
I want him to see what slap them together
Like a monkey,
like
right?
cartoon symbols. They start rattling. It'd be crazy if Luffy does the old head shaker on Kizaru from Toroko. That just rattles him so hard he dies. But that's too brutal for One Piece.
Eric, I told you what I want. I want Luffy to slam Saturn down so hard that he rebounds into space, thus getting around the immortality, thus getting him out of the narrative. Thus, he could all return, and Katarina Devon steps in.
Okay, yeah, we have to get rid of Saturn in some way, otherwise, whatever. But this is a cushion. Gigantor mode finally did something.
It's still an allegation mode.
Still, sure.
If it does nothing next chapter, if fucking Kizaru gets out of it, if Luffy decides to do some bullshit.
Now, is this grip tighter than the infamous Queen grip that has
defeated multiple Haki Masters?
Defeated multiple Haki Masters. Gear 5 Gigantor mode, muscle mode.
Eric, all I'm saying is, if Luffy doesn't do anything with this mode next week, it's fraudulent.
Saturn is huge, so there's scope there. Kizaru in the hand. I don't know. You could slam him into the ground.
Do something.
You could throw him again and do nothing.
Don't throw him again and do nothing. Don't do that one.
You could throw him into an elbow spear.
Just do a.
You could do some ping pong shit, like fucking Mario getting ping ponged around by the tail beasts. Remember that chapter?
I do. I remember that chapter. How can you forget?
I think Dory Brody in a fight Saturn in Kaiju mode. What do you think about
Dory
that?
Brody. Again, Eric, how do we get around the bullshit hacks? Everyone can deal damage to Saturn. That's not a feat.
I guess elbow spear. I don't know. Is that vaporizing abilities?
Everyone can do damage to Saturn. How do you?
Because I think Oda's in hype up Albert mode. It
definitely is.
Because the Giants are here, and Luffy's in Gigantor mode.
Okay.
So Oda's going for the giant motif, the giant theme.
I feel like Luffy really has to do some serious damage here.
Can we get some cock on that fist? Think about that.
What will Luffy do? We have no idea.
At least he can punch Saturn, because Saturn's massive. Okay, so that's a possibility. Kizaru, I don't know, maybe he just grips him so hard he dies.
His head pops off.
The only real thing he can actually do is just throw him into something or punch him into the ground. There's not much he can really do. He's too big. We can just do a big fist, I guess.
That's true. But he needs to do something. I'm sick of Gigantor Grab doing nothing. I'm sick of Gigantor Form doing nothing.
Does he cook one of them? Or are they this far going to keep going?
Because I don't think Kizaru's getting fucking actually one-tapped.
I'm here for it.
I know you're here for it. But I want damage. I want scores on the board.
I want him to think in his mind, what power? Such power. Didn't he already do that with White Star Gun?
Yeah. Eric, it's just Stargun.
Star Gun.
Alright.
Dawn Whip. Not booming Dawn Gatling. No. Just Dawn Gatling.
Just Dawn Gatling.
Official, doing it better for once.
That's true. But Eric, we get to the Vegapunk message. He dies. His body dies.
On the machine.
Yep. And the screen goes on. He's broadcasting to the world, Eric. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm Vegapunk, and I'm going to reveal the secrets of the world. Crazy.
What's he going to say? Or is that on top of
That's not really sure.
Okay. I'm going to give this chapter 9 out of 10.
It's a little short.
Oda, if I see one more battleship getting fucking blown up...
You did say you didn't want to see the
I swear
giants.
to Christ. Stop it.
He's going to show the battle, Eric.
No. Stop with the battleship.
Okay.
2 points off next week if I see battleships getting blown up.
What if it's a generational chapter?
I want legitimate content. Stop giving pages of battleships.
What if it's
and
legitimate?
Vice Admirals that don't matter.
What if it's a legitimate chapter?
I think it's going to be world class. I don't want to see no bum Zoro.
How are you going to give a world class chapter 8 out of 10.
This is like the Zoro lost situation. It's starting to fucking piss me off. You give us an update on the battleships, you don't give us an update on Zoro?
Eric, Oda loves his battle scenes. He loves to drum up the situation. He loves it.
Do we see Zoro next week, Christian?
No.
Or is the meme going to continue?
Why would we see Zoro next week? We got Ancient Kingdom, craziness going on. Why would we see Zoro? I want straight Ancient Kingdom. I don't want to see Zoro.
What are you going to give this chapter?
I'm going to also give this chapter 9 out of 10. It's a little short.
Plenty of big pages going on.
Pretty big pages going on, I understand that. All-time classic Luffy panel. And we'll move to the plot along, Eric. We're gonna get some great reveals.
That's gonna be a figure.
100%.
2,000.
100%.
Half of it's gonna be Saturn's stupid head, but
Yeah. But Eric,
go.
we can't really give this chapter the 10 out of 10 because we know it's all hinging on next week's chapter. Yes, the Luffy page
Raw,
is
high,
raw
pink.
hype, but it all depends on what we get next week.
Alright.
Move on.
Hashtag.
How strong is Shanks, Eric? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer, Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the god king. But there are still people out there
Goons.
who say Kaido's the strongest. The man with what Twitter is calling the fake title.
He's got a fake title.
But Mihawk doesn't. Every title's been fake, but Mihawk's. I find that interesting.
I see a pattern.
There are some people out there who think Blackbeard's the strongest. Does he look like he's the
The
strongest?
man's building his arsenal.
He's already, Eric. He's not cooked. He's still forming.
Still half frozen and burnt at the same time.
He's overdone. There are people out there who say sweatiest man, the most irrelevant man. Eric, who's more irrelevant? Is it Sakazuki or is it Dragon?
Dragon.
More irrelevant than Sakazuki. Sakazuki's irrelevant, Eric. What does he do?
He's got some W's at least.
He's got some W's.
Dragon got 0.
Dragon.
Speaking of which.
Put out there, Dragon's top 1, Eric. And these people are only here because of the Shonen MC.
The only because of Naruto.
Look, the Shonen MC father attacks.
Togashi.
Everyone does it. Eric, it's a trope in all Shonen.
Sugeki no Soma.
Yeah. Baki. Naruto.
Minato's not the GOAT.
He's a great ninja. He's not the best. He's not Hashirama, Eric. But he's good. Alright. No one in the Naruto-verse matters but 4 people. So
from a small village in a whole Fire Nation.
yeah.
The only thing that matters is the Hidden Leaf Village.
That's right.
Shout out world building.
But anyway, Eric. There are people out there who think Ironman's the strongest, and they're doing those stocks are down. Those stocks are coming straight down. They're falling
And
quick.
funneling into Blackbeard quick.
Eric, and the worst of all, the people think Mihawk's strongest. The most irrelevant story character.
He's pretty down the bottom.
He's irrelevant. Him existing in the story is irrelevant. He's just there for Zoro to beat.
He's there for a side character's dream. Not even the main character.
He's irrelevant. But Shanks is the God King. And every week we bring it to you 100% factual information.
Facts.
This week's evidence is Shanks is strong. He defeated all 5 Elder Stars the first time he went to talk to them. They gave him some lip, Eric. Tried to keep him in check.
You gave him a fat lip.
And that's what they meant by it's him. He's him. Shanks is the God King.
Talk with the show.
Top of the show. What's Vegapunk talking about?
Richard's got some thoughts.
I've got some criteria of what it has to be, Eric.
Go on.
It has to be something big. About the ancient history. Can't be some little bullshit tidbit or the ancient kingdom name. Who cares? Tell us something about it. Or the ancient kingdom's name is Babylonia. Who
He
cares?
says the truth of the world.
Yeah. Eric, another category. It has to be new information for the audience. I know it technically doesn't. But we're talking about entertainment here. We're talking about storytelling. We have to get new information.
Knowledge.
Well, Aimu exists. We already know that.
That'll set the war in motion, though.
That'll set the war in motion.
That's a key point.
But that doesn't get the audience excited.
Right.
That
Nick is
that does
Luffy.
things to the
We
world.
know.
We know that, Vegapunk.
Right.
All it has to tell us new information for us to get excited.
Does it have to do with the Mother Flame? Does it have to do with the power
It's too
source
high
of the
level,
world?
Eric. It's too high level for the masses. You're gonna tell the masses something that will spark off the revolution.
Well, that's armor.
You're being controlled
There's a man who sits on the throne.
by Aimu, and this is his face. He's broadcasting, Eric. What if Vegapunk reveals Aimu's face? And he's got footage of Aimu sitting on the chair.
And the Gorosei bowed to him.
Yeah. What if he's got that footage?
Given by Zabo.
Captured in 4K, Eric. What if he's got that 4K footage?
Big deal. And we get a face reveal. That's good for us.
That's what I'm talking about, Eric. Because you can't just make these claims without evidence. He's a man of science, Eric. Vegapunk knows this. So he says the name of Aimu. Then he shows the footage. We get the Aimu face reveal. What do you think about that?
That's good enough for me.
What ideas you have?
Maybe some Nika stuff. When Joy Boy's return, Nika's return. The world has to learn that at some point. Might as well
That
do
could
it
be
now.
included, but that can't be the main.
Yeah, that's
meat.
not going to be. I'm not talking
That
about
can't
the
be
main.
the main meat.
I like the idea of the armor reveal because it sparks war and gives the audience some little taste.
Yeah.
Which we need. But for me, the only two things that make narrative sense in terms of the plot and what's going to happen is Luffy and Aimu being revealed to the world. But yeah, the audience does need a new information.
Does he, Eric? Does he say some sort of code word that
Well, what
unlocks
if
ancient bullshit?
in an absolute Oda classic, he says what the One Piece is, but it's cut off for the audience? In a triple Oda classic.
No, because what Luffy said to Rayleigh.
He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know what it is. That's true. Maybe, what if it's about Did the people know about O'Hara?
It's such a lame reveal.
True.
People do know about O'Hara that got burnt down, Eric. They know about that. The world government wants you to know about that because they don't want you to study the ancient history. Eric, what if the truth about this world is some craziness like...
What if he just straight up uploads or just distributes the ancient knowledge via punk records?
Crazy. What if it reveals, Eric, that...
Also, like, we assume Punk Records is still active, so he's not dead. Because that's Delfruit. And his brain is Punk Records.
But Eric, he is his brain. His brain is not dead.
Right, that's what I'm
It's been
saying.
kept
His
alive.
body's dead.
Yeah.
But his brain, which holds the Delfruit, maybe, I don't know.
It's good. It's yeah. What if you reveal some insane shit like this is a simulation, and then we transition to the real world and it's fucking Matrix.
Luffy's in a tank.
Yeah. What if it's some crazy bullshit like that? We live in a simulation.
But yeah, the name of the Ancient Kingdom is Two Small Potatoes.
It has to. That could be a side meal.
The Ancient Kingdom name, blah blah blah.
That could be like an appetizer.
Yeah,
But the main meat.
That's a chicken McNuggets on the side.
What's the main meal?
Right.
What's the quarter pounder with cheese, Eric? That's what we need to be devouring.
Give us an Ivory Face reveal.
Ivory Face reveal. That's what I think it is.
Give us the full title, the card, everything.
The 4K footage and the Ivory Face reveal.
That sparks a war. That sets everything off. The shit it's gonna fan.
Maybe is it something about the Nefertari family?
You could do that as well.
Is it something about
The Nerona family.
Is it something about Pluton? Is it something about Uranus? We haven't heard nothing about Uranus, Eric.
Who gives a fuck about ancient weapons at this point, man?
What if it's like...
I haven't fucking seen the ancient weapons. Come on, man.
We see Chirohoshi.
Sure, I guess.
We haven't seen Pluton because Frank is gonna build that shit. Alright?
Yeah. To me, the only thing that makes narrative sense is those two things, and we get some real little taste.
What if it's some crazy bullshit like there's a giant living in the planet and it's about to awaken? What if it's like the celestial dragons are actually aliens? So I'm talking about some crazy, some game-changing shit.
Let's go back to the start of the arc when Shaka told Dragon, "I'm gonna die."
Mm-hmm.
Vegapunk can do this knowledge.
Yeah.
Was this a setup from the beginning for Vegapunk? You gonna kill me?
He's supposed to be the world's smartest man.
You gonna kill me? Fuck you. Sen, I'm a scientist.
He's a bum.
How many times is this man gonna just sneak shit under him? He doesn't fucking know what the fuck's going on.
That's why he's gonna eradicate the whole island there. He doesn't know it's corrupted.
Does Vegapunk go into the robot? What's going on with Kuma? There's a lot of on that Bonnie Nika thing.
We'll get it. Don't worry about that, Eric.
Okay.
We'll...
Maybe a Vice Admiral?
A Vice Admiral.
Well, she has to go the other way.
I don't know, Saturn fucking Luffy throws Saturn and he lands next to her. And then they play tennis with his body. I don't know.
But anyway. Generational chapter coming unless Oda doesn't do it next week, which is impossible.
What if he's like, this is actually a dream that we're all living in?
What if he says the One Piece is real?
Let's go. Let's go.
Mihawk's title is fraudulent.
Eric, is it all blue information?
What? Who gives a fuck?
The all blue is in the heart of everything.
The all blue is real. It's in the heart of the person.
That's right.
Gin is my son.
Scott Bond is the key.
Has gold haki.
They weren't, Eric, to be fair, they weren't half wrong with the anime with the gold haki.
I'm the man
with the burnt
scar.
He takes his shirt off.
Takes his face mask off.
Shit. I'm kind of ready to Devon the whole time. I'm actually
What's the
from
chat?
the future.
What does the chat think? Christian Peruzin.
It's it's the same shit we've been saying. There's a few ideas out there. If it's like a complete 180 fucking crazy theory, then Oda's, I don't know what Oda's cooking. It could be crazy, could be good, could be bad.
I don't think this speech is gonna last that long where he's going on a fucking full on, like he's talking for fucking 1,000 years. I think it's gonna be
he's
short
gonna
and
tell a
sharp.
story. Invest in crypto.
Buy Oda coin.
Buy Oda coin.
Would you buy Oda coin?
Those stocks go up. Those stocks only go up, Eric. So you might have to buy Oda coin.
Someone should make Luffy coin, Zoro coin, Saji coin, and literally play the stocks. So we actually can purchase stocks and see what's going on.
But everyone's just gonna purchase Luffy stocks because they always go up.
People are gonna purchase Zoro
Number
stocks.
go up, Eric.
If you believe in the stocks, you put your money where your mouth is, don't you?
What about the Shanks Mihawk stocks?
Everyone starts pulling out immediately.
I feel like you could do this on some sort of Discord bot. But Eric, that's the ideas.
We poise, Christian.
We poised for the answer. Oda better not fuck us with a bullshit answer.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Questions. Questions from the people. What do we got?
Ferret S. Fizzgolod. Shanks is a rat, and if he is not, why Why tell the Gorosei about a certain pirate? So he said G5 there. That's gear. Why would he say the G5? The Gorosei 5? What does that even mean?
Next question.
From Young Obama. Why are fans upset that King Taco... No one's upset about this. King Taco's design. I saw a little tweet.
Was it a Mexican museum?
People love it. The Mexican people love it.
It was more of a meme than people mad.
No one was mad. From Bindle. W thumbnail. Shout outs to Gear 5 fans. We won this silly debate. Why doesn't any Twitter understand if your main character doesn't shine and represent the thieves or the story, your story sucks? Because of JJK.
Because of Naruto.
And JJK has no themes. I'm just going to say that.
Naruto just disappears rocks. It doesn't do anything.
Is that true?
That's true.
It's not really. It happened once. It's not really true.
Does Naruto drive the plot in Naruto?
Yes.
Or the outside events happen?
I mean, outside events happen, but he's there.
Is Sasuke driving the plot?
I mean, really, it's Obito who drives the plot? The villain? Naruto's just like, by battling against him, getting stronger and shit. From Abhishek D. Is there a possibility that when Vegapunk reveals the truth to the world, somehow the Buster Call will be called off, so there will be some disputes among the Marines? It seems that the big event will be called. It seems that the big event at the end of the decade is going to be many unperceptible things occurring all at once, like the world government exposed, an abandoned buzz called Vegapunk's death, or whatever in store for Kizaru and Saturn. Well, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a lot of news, Eric. Big news day for Morgans.
Biggest of all time, perhaps.
The biggest of all time was the Pyro King sales, alright?
Roger's death. This might be bigger.
Big
Pyro
news.
on the front page?
How is he gonna be able to get away with that? How is Morgan's getting away with that? You gotta send an admiral after this man after that. You gotta send...
Once they lose control of the narrative, it's an issue.
They gotta send someone after Eric. They can't be sending CP7 goons to assassinate him. Send a real man to assassinate him if he puts Armor's face on the cover. Go do it. From Tom.
By the way, this plays directly into our nice little hands about the Blackbeard plot.
Eric, update on the Blackbeard plot. Does Blackbeard spin it, and he spins it in a way that he's the hero of the world?
I was saying that before. He kills Armu, the villain, the traitorous man.
And he is the hero of the world.
And he's the king now.
He spins it, I'm the hero, I saved all of you.
Maybe some...
From this tyrant.
Did the Marines buy it? Again...
Some Marines will buy it.
But Nick has to liberate the world, so I don't know.
Blackbeard's the fake king. He'll be like, I saved you from Armu. Better down to me.
I can see it.
Blackbeard update.
I can see it.
From Tom. Will Dory Broggy reveal... will reveal new information about the history of the world? Will Dory Broggy say something?
I feel like their knowledge is localized.
Yeah.
To Albath.
From Dart. Why does Eric hate the rest of the Straw Hats?
Which one?
Well, he likes Luffy, apparently.
We're Luffy men here, Christian. We want the Luffy sauce, we want it all, give it to us.
Eric, another question, Eric. Harveston Mary. Why does Gear 5 have fire hair? It's obviously cloud hair. I went through this with him, Eric.
Some people animate it like fire, some people don't.
It's clouds. Is it not clouds?
Yeah, I
So
think
Japanese flame
Oda
cloud
draws
shit.
it as clouds, I suppose.
It's white.
But why? Oda thinks it looks cool, and it does.
It's white. It's a cloud. It's all flames.
Yeah, it's not moving. It doesn't have an arc to it. So
The fan artists.
So it depends on how it's animated, but the way Oda draws it, there's no lagging arc to it, which doesn't imply fire.
And there's no like
There's no
embers.
There's no embers coming off it either. So it's like it's one piece.
It's One Piece, Eric. Is that a hint?
Yeah.
Alright. From Bindle. Dance Robin Commission or him being a Kingdom Hearts fan since 2004, which is more sus?
Kingdom Hearts, I'm afraid.
At least Robin's a grown
You know the rules about Kingdom Hearts.
At least Robin's a grown woman and say what you want. Kingdom Hearts.
If you're a Kingdom Hearts, Sonic, Xenoblade fan, ooh, that Google search history is rough, deep.
It's deep. It's disturbing. From Bane, we're ready to put Luffy above the animals and dragon. Are you putting Luffy above Sakazuki Kuzan? Are you ready for that?
Why is Kuzan getting the credit?
Are you putting Luffy...
Why is Kuzan getting credit?
10-day fight, Eric.
He looks washed up to me.
Okay, you go with the wash-up agenda. Alright? Will you give it to Sakazuki? Will Luffy beat Sakazuki right now?
Yes.
Okay, will Luffy beat Dragon right now?
This is the issue with Gear 5.
Stamina.
If he had 40 minutes...
Yeah, he literally has 2 minutes in Gear 5.
If he has 40 minutes, he's second.
All time.
Oh, second strongest right now.
Okay.
Of course, Shank's stronger.
Of course.
But he's got like 10 minutes. Is 10 minutes enough? It might be. For some. Not for others.
Okay. Alright. More questions, Eric. Be free always. Hey guys, I hope you two are doing well. Do you believe that there might be a Gatling version of Barge Run Gun? It'd be insane. That'd be like, don't have to be like the final move.
That's wild. Barge Run Gatling, Christian.
Eric, of course, Eric got his King Kong Gatling in Stampede. He doesn't accept it. He will never
Apparently in
accept
the
it.
Carter fight as well, I got it.
When did you get a King Kong Gatling?
I thought he did it in the Carter
No,
fight.
over Kong and Kong Gatling. There is no King Kong Gatling.
Okay. We're past the Kong Gatling there, Christian.
You want the Barge Run Gatling?
Barge Run Gun Gatling? That's a Dragon Ball shit.
That's some insane shit. Alright, let's destroy the red line.
Oh yeah.
If yes, do you think such an attack defeat individuals like Iron Man, Rocks, Kaido, and Roger? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be insane.
No question.
What year and month do you think One Piece will finally end? If we're going at this pace, we've got Albath, which is at least a year arc, if not 2 years.
I'm gonna say October 31.
Do you think definitely gets to his 30th anniversary? 2026, Eric. It's around the corner. 30 years.
Is 31 too long? Nah, Oda's fucking taking forever.
I think 30. I think 2030 he can finish it. That's gonna be 56 or something.
The older he gets, the more breaks he's gonna take. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 2030. End of the year, December. Final chapter of everything. That's crazy, Eric. Of course, One Piece will actually never end. Because, Shueisha will keep it alive.
What's a deep, Christian? Not like Naruto.
None of that.
It can be mined for content endlessly.
Eric, I don't know if you can answer. What other OP episodes are you going to work on? Nothing announced.
Nothing announced at the moment.
Do you believe that Yamato or anyone else will join Luffy before the end of the series? Yamato will come back.
Yamato, Vivi. There you go. Maybe Shiroji will hang around.
Yeah. How strong do you consider Luffy to be right now, Eric? Number 8. He needs to fix that stamina. And then we're talking.
Let me see what happens, because if he fucking one-shots Kizaru, that's all retarded, stupid attack.
Actually, apparently only one-shot Kizaru.
Knocked him out a little bit. That was... The attack power is out of control.
But he needs to work out the stamina.
And if you can grab Kizaru, you can grab anyone. I don't want to hear no bullshit. No, sneak. No.
Speed.
Don't.
Observation height.
Why would we say Luffy slow, first of all?
That's also true. A giant, fast moving attack.
Grabbed it twice.
Double sneak, apparently. According to the Admiral fans, double sneak. Not all at the same time. Will Arthur, Dritz, King Rico come? King Rico's been on the show many times. King Rico will be on the show whenever we can get King Rico. Dritz is retired, he doesn't want to do it.
Right.
And Arthur, we're going to work it out. But Dritz definitely doesn't want to come on.
No.
Thoughts on the water, Logan? It never happened.
I'm not convinced it'd be that good.
If it happens, some bum's gonna have it.
Right,
And we already have the water fruit, Eric, and that's
swim fruit.
it's a swim fruit. What are your overall feelings towards Gear 5, including Luffy being goofy and serious? It's
Hype! Peak!
Do you think it's possible that Luffy will surpass Kaido? He'll surpass Kaido, Shanks, and Roger before the final chapter. He's the main character. You bet on the main character.
Yes.
From Dev, Christian, please read my full question, then respond.
No ad-libbing. Word for word.
If a live-action series misinterprets the source material badly, everyone will be justifiably upset. But because it's Sanji in the anime, it's a gender. That scene did not exist. I don't know why they added it. It's very strange. Alright. It's the Kaido speed bits in Act 1 all over again. That was horrendous. We called that out. If Oda was portraying overwhelming speed and durability in the source material, then failing to depict that is a failure of the adaptation. He's not saying anything wrong. Well, I don't know why I had to read the whole thing.
Is that a question?
He put thoughts at the end. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
First of all, that's not a question.
It's barely a question.
Look, I don't know why certain directors storyboard stuff certain ways. They want to add stuff, they want to do stuff.
I'm guessing they wanted to show the threat of Air Shark.
Right, and Air Shark didn't really fucking do anything.
Yeah.
To Sanji. But Sanji's supposed to overwhelm Air Shark. But
Yeah.
like we talk about, Sanji
uses a hug tool.
Yeah.
That's the way he is. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, people just don't understand the intent of power scaling sometimes. They want to go for the clash, they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to extend the scene. They don't understand the intention of the moment, and they fumble it. That's basically what it is. From Beat Game. With Vegapunk on the verge of dropping some ancient history lore, it's now time for the ancient robot to fully come into picture. Just imagine Vegapunk dialogue explaining a super advanced civilization over the panels of a robot freeing itself from the junk heap to help Luffy bury Saturn. It's a good visual for the info dump, but I don't know if it's going to be an info dump. I think it's going to be a nice, quick message that people can understand and digest.
is going to be iconic. It can't be a diatribe.
Yeah, it can't be a diatribe. It can't be a full narrative, a full little short story. I don't think so. From Annie. Is Chopper gonna save Vegapunk, or has that ship set sail? He's dead. His body's dead.
Right.
Whatever that means. From Beat Gamer yet again. Does Dole mentioning Sol and Dory Brogy mentioning a skull? I mean, Sol is on the giant warrior pirate ship that we are setting up for Dole to see him again, along with Robin before we go to Elbaf.
I think he'll be...
I know that he's here.
I think he'll be on Elbaf.
He'll be on Elbaf. I don't think he's here. I think Dole's just saying that to remind us of Sol's history, basically.
Yes.
From Bushido Brown. So how'd you take the kick from an admiral on a sneak, so he's admiral level to the fan base that said The Whitebeard commanders couldn't do the same at Marineford. So people get it twisted. Sanji's the second commander. Zoro's the first commander. And that's all you have to know.
They can scuffle with animals.
Do you think Vegapunk's message will lead to another flashback, or will simply hear... No, it's not going to lead to another flashback. We're not getting the Void Century flashback here.
Yeah, we're not getting... as we said before, it'll be a short message. Punchy, to the point.
Impactful. From Chris D. So it sees that though, from Flight. Why did Luffy murder Vegapunk? He said he would die if he was moved. Meaning there was a way to save him. Vegapunk already gave up on his life. It's not like...
Yeah, he kind of wants to die.
Yeah, he's like, I'm dying. Don't worry about me. Get out of here. Keep on telling him, stop, please, go.
I want to go into the cloud.
And Luffy's like...
And become ethereal.
And Luffy's like, well, he's going to die here anyway, at least give him a chance. So no.
Right.
From Jane. I'm getting off Twitter for 11:09. Not getting spoiled for this one. We'll see. Watching Cole beg for Dragon to come to Egghead so Bonnie doesn't join the Straw Hats was hilarious. He's still inhaling that Yamato coat. He's upset about Yamato. We're all like. Oda gave us something hype and he took it away because Zoro and Sanji couldn't get upstaged. Because the plot would be too heavy. Because he would have to invent some nonsense for Yamato to do rather than fight.
Why didn't he just have Sanji fight Kaku?
That's kind of a sad moment, Eric. That's kind of sad. Sanji fighting Zoro's old opponent.
Yeah, it is.
That's sad. That's sad. That's sad for Sanji. We're not doing that to Sanji.
I guess.
That's sad for Sanji, man. We can't have that for Sanji.
Literally half the power of Rob Lucci.
Yeah.
Grim.
It's grim. How did you see Prime Rally versus Mihawk going down? Mihawk's winning that.
People overrate Prime Rally. We've talked about this many times.
It's a Zorocope.
Right.
From Bushido Brown. Animal Fan says Kizaru would use Awakening. Cock, Rio. He used Rio. And we'll split the sky. None of that happened. And we're still...
Yeah, by the way, where's the Conqueror's Haki on Kizaru? I thought all animals had...
How could this man have Conquerors?
Where is it?
How could this indecisive...
Oh, now... Sakazuki has to have it.
Eric, how could this indecisive...
I don't see it on Kizaru either.
How could this indecisive man with conflictions have Conqueror's Haki? From M7MD, can pre-time skip Jinbei one-shot pre-time skip Luffy?
Yes.
I'm not going to say yes. Because we can't forget about Kizaru kicking around Luffy in Marineford.
Water beam.
Luffy tanking lots of damage in Marineford.
Roids.
Yeah, it's true, but he's taking lots of damage. Unless Jinbei... We haven't really seen Jinbei's ultimate move.
Do you think Kizaru put Haki on that kid? What's going on?
Well, Luffy said it hurt, so probably.
Okay.
Luffy got kicked by it and he was like, ow, so yeah, it hurt. What's with all the Kizaru cope from this chapter? People finally realize...
There was some interesting meltdowns on Kinolati's stream. It's sad.
There are levels to this game. People gotta understand that.
Correct.
From M7MD, do you agree that Nami, as a character, peaked at Arlong Park, then was just reduced to fan service in games? See, people don't understand this about...
She had moments in the fish...
People don't understand this about the Straw Hats, Eric. Their character and their conflict is completed in their arc.
Yes.
In their arc is resolved in their arc, so therefore there is no more character growth to have.
Unless Oda...
Exactly. That's right. Unless Oda wants to invent something...
And then you had Whole Cake Island.
He wants to invent something for the character and a new conflict for them to overcome. He kind of did that in Fishman Island with Nami.
But she didn't have a conflict with it.
Well, she had to forgive Jinbei.
But she already did, though. She didn't come to a conclusion.
No, she came to a... Jinbei... There was conflict there.
Okay.
But... He'll do it when it makes sense and is relevant to the character.
Robin and Soul will have a moment, which will be full circle for her. That's
Oda will do it when
Usopp and the Giants.
Elbaf should be Usopp's character arc.
I'm sure Nine will have something to say when the Fishman.
People don't understand that the characters are completed in their arcs.
Yeah, like Oda.
And then they become
Oda remembers all these
characters.
threads, like, you know, Frankie should say, "Oh, these are masters." Usopp was talking about, talks about all the time.
Yeah.
People think that I don't know. Yeah,
People don't understand that this is how you write a long running series. You can't just invent character flaws for every arc for every character.
Right.
It would get redundant. It would get annoying.
You wouldn't have a character left at that point if you
Like
fixed
people get so pissed off at Usopp for that Dressrosa moment. That's a perfect example of that. Oda has to invent a character conflict to push him forward for the God Usopp moment, but then we regressed and it gets annoying. You can't do it.
Right.
People don't understand that. People think, like things like Berserk, they got a massive character arc with one character. They're massively flawed and they don't really change, and they get little upgrades here or there, but
even then, it gets annoying.
it gets annoying. You can't do that in a long running series.
Right.
You can't just keep on retraining the same ground with the characters.
Okay.
But there you go. From Michael J. Is Oda choosing to add these recaps, or are there editors ask him to do it? I think he is. I think he's doing it himself. Because he's like, yeah, I get it. Little garden.
Yeah, he did
These like 10 chapters in the middle of Ennis Lobby. Okay. And it's one panel and it's quick. It's not like it's a half a chapter, Eric.
Right.
From Joshua Momomo. Do you think the final war will happen before they find the One Piece or after?
Right now, it's tracking after, Christian. Or before, rather.
Before. Or it could be both. It could be all at the same time. It's kind of here or there. It's kind of
depends how Oda wants to do it. I don't. It's the age-old question, Christian. White Beat said some shit.
From Darkoplex. Unironically, is Green Bull the strongest animal? No.
I mean, Green Bull got gripped up by Haki, Christian. Not even a hand.
That's right. Now, who gets ridiculed because he ran into a God King? His feats are far better than Fuji Kizaru now.
What feats?
What? This is insanity. This is insane.
King and Queen were clearly nerfed.
Eric, and he took out Whitebeard Jr. as a consolation
and
prize.
that's
off screen.
That's assumed to be like a bit as well.
A bit gimmick.
Yeah. Imagine going to take Luffy's head and come back with Whitebeard Jr. Sakazuki's got issues that he can't even.
Fuck me. If Zoro only used two sword style without Enma, can Sanji defeat him? Because the answer is yes. Without Enma? Can he go to King Hell mode? That's the question, Eric. We haven't seen it.
Yeah, does Zoro need to possess Enma to go into King of Hell mode?
Eric, if Lucci disarms Enma out of Zoro's hand and he goes, oh no, I can't go King of Hell mode, is Zoro finished?
Yes.
Is Zoro instantly finished?
It's over. Still fighting Rob. Look at my watch.
Yeah, he's not beating him next chapter, Eric. And that's going to be even funnier.
Still looking at my watch.
Eric, he's not going to beat him next chapter.
Jinbei, the chance of Jinbei coming in and finishing this is getting higher every week.
Eric, Zoro didn't turn up this chapter, and we're still fighting Luke, Eric. He was yapping. He was flapping his lips last week.
Are fucking mad that Luffy's getting all the shine.
Eric, Zoro said you don't control the pace of this fight. Zoro, what are you doing? You're already real control.
Hello.
Why is the clock still ticking?
Sir,
at least another 5 minutes went past this chapter. Sir, please. Hello? What are you doing?
Where's the bandana?
There you go. That's the final question.
We are poised, because there's no break.
No break?
We are poised for a generational chapter.
Reveal, Eric.
We want to see. I'm kind of want to see Luffy smack that more. Can we get both, Oda? Then
all-time classic.
11 out of 10 classic.
All-time classic.
What if Vegapunk's like Shanks is the strongest man of all time?
That would be so random.
Undisputed. Go.
That'd be very strange. Jake's the strongest God King.
Good night.